Have y'all ever noticed that whenever a natural disaster hits in somewhere like California, evangelicals immediately run to the pulpit and they say, well, that's God punishing Hollywood for their evil liberal agenda. The likes of Pat Robertson and Jerry Falwell, they said that 9/11 was over abortion and Hurricane Katrina was because of gay people. They tried to say that God was punishing us for those reasons. And yet when something happens down in Florida, you never hear them say a word like that. You mean to tell me that there's not people living sinful lifestyles down in Florida? There's not people living down in Florida that God might disapprove of? And if the Bible is open to interpretation, then couldn't I just as easily sit here and say that I believe the storms are hitting Florida because God is fed up with Ron DeSantis? Because God's trying to get Ron DeSantis' attention, because Ron DeSantis is turning Florida into a fascist state, that God's pissed off because of the way that he's treated gay people, God's pissed off with the way he's trying to ban books and rewrite history? Couldn't I say that? Now, I know you're going to say it's ridiculous, but when you do, if you think me saying that is ridiculous, I want you to know that it's every bit as ridiculous when you try to say that this was God's wrath on a group of people that you don't like or a group of people you don't understand. God did not create man in his own image. Men created gods in their own image, and they used that God to justify their hatred for things that they don't like and things that they don't understand. You take when something happens to a group of people that don't understand, well, that's God punishing that group. And when it happens to them, that's God testing them. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers. And it's absolute hypocrisy. The sun's shining here in Tennessee today. That does not mean that God has favor on me. It's got nothing to do with me. And if it rains within the next 10 minutes, that doesn't mean God's trying to punish me or stop me from making this video. It just simply means that the sun shines and the rain comes down. And in the words of Forrest Gump, shit happens sometimes.